Hi, we're Blabbermouth, and this is our set for Audiotrope Live. I try my best to be a...
Well, here we are with Max and Alfie from Blabbermouth. Welcome.
Hello.
So we thought we'd start off, seeing as Alfie's come fully equipped with a Christmas jumper. So we do a couple of just sort of warm up Christmas questions. So and there's no right answer or wrong answer, so you can fight amongst yourselves if you want to. The best Christmas song ever.
Wham's Last Christmas is a big one for me.
For me, it's Andy Williams' Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I'm a big crooner fan, big band stuff, but that is a classic.
And also John Lennon's
Happy Christmas, War is
yeah,
Over.
that's the one. That brings tears to mind. Yeah.
Oh, it's sort of older
In a good
ones
way.
then. It's quite
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Absolutely love the big band stuff, mate. And Driving Home for Christmas is one that I always remember. It's like a
Chris
Mr.
Rea,
Debate.
is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Rea, yeah.
I've no idea.
But that's it's interesting how they're all the older ones, the ones from even my youth, some of them. But great. Okay, so another one. You've got mince pies or pigs in blankets.
And mince pies, I'm a vegetarian, pescatarian, so that's an easy one for me.
Yeah.
Pigs and blankets.
Yeah, there you go. And your best Christmas present ever. Do you remember what that might have been? Might have been last year for all I know.
I actually thought about this the other day. I remember, I think I was about 12, and I got Rock Band for my Xbox, and because Guitar Hero hadn't released the drums that you can play yet. It was before Guitar Hero World Tour. And I just remember opening it slightly, I could see the box straight away, and I just ran downstairs screaming. I was just like, oh my god! I learned Danny California by Red Hot Chili Peppers and did the vocals. It was on easy mode, but I got 100%. So.
That's where it all started.
Yeah. We've got that to blame. I think my one was, I think it was a couple of years ago. I was in Italy doing some skiing, and I was away from home, and my mum voice chatted me on Christmas, and she just pulled up a box, and I was like, what is in there? And it turned out to be a saxophone.
Right.
Which I can't play, have never been able to play. I can scrape through Careless Whisper without all the neighbourhood cats screaming and like all the glasses shattering. But that's probably my favourite.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
But to be fair, like with instruments that you've never played, that's a great song to like to learn. Like I got harmonica just to play "Love Me Do." That's the whole reason why I did it. That was it. As soon as I did that, I didn't learn anything else. That was it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
And have some harmonica solos in Blabbermouth though.
Yeah, I think so. I thought about that.
You think, yeah. You can change the style slightly.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe.
exactly.
And so what are you hoping for Christmas this year? It can be world peace if you want. Doesn't matter, but it can be a
Always
present.
world peace.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a given,
if
really,
not-
isn't it?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. I'm getting a couple of new guitar pedals because I want to pick up the guitar for some songs again.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I think it just adds sort of a new dynamic to that thing.
Be like Denny Skinner having 3 guitars. Isn't it?
Yeah, literally. Bit of a wall of sound really thing going on. But that's me.
Well, I always, since I was like 10, have had World Peace, obviously. Number one World Peace. Pony, which I still haven't got yet.
Pony.
My 2 front teeth, obviously, from the classic Christmas
Oh,
song.
yeah.
But yeah, this year I'm getting guitar pedals as well. Now that I've like properly got into a massive gear nerd, I'm like, oh, I like this sound. But it'd be better if I got this pedal as well. And I was like, Christmas. What better excuse than
I do notice that with local bands now, the front band, the guitar pedals things are getting bigger and bigger. They've got their own case.
Yeah.
You have to put them all in. So but we're here obviously partly because of Audiotrope, and you did a session. I must say, I thought it was a blinding session the way you approached it.
Yeah.
Did you approach it in a specific way? Because it was almost as close as you could get to being a gig, I felt.
Yeah, I mean,
the energy really came across.
yeah, that was literally the most important thing for us. The thing is, we didn't manage to get a rehearsal in like 2 weeks prior, did we? So we were kind of bricking it a bit because we're like, okay, well, this is live. We haven't even managed to get a rehearsal in, but luckily, I mean, the band is very tight. Best band I've ever worked with in terms of musicianship. So
whilst we're rehearsing, when we're rehearsing, we go like we're playing live.
Yeah,
like
we
we
really
don't just kind of
do.
stand back.
Yeah.
We're just like headbanging all the way.
It's
Turned
always
up
been the
to
same, yeah. I mean, rehearsals are as intense, and it's just us in the little room as the live gig. I think we just do it because we love that. You know, it's that kind of music, I suppose, that sort of energy. Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering about the sort of lighting, is that because the way it was lit and it's in black and white.
Yeah, I didn't
it's,
have any idea what was going to happen with the edit or whatever.
No, I mean, neither, to be honest. But like most of our photos and stuff are in black and white, and that's the kind of vibe we're going for.
I guess that's a similar aesthetic. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it had almost like there was some various bits of colour or whatever you call it. So,
it looked like if you're wearing 3D glasses, you can like, pop
exactly.
out.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Our one was, I think, one of the most energetically filmed ones. We had Lewis behind the camera, and he was proper going with all the beats, going like this.
Oh yeah.
And
definitely.
Like you said earlier, like whilst we're playing the songs, it's just
the handheld camera,
and then between it, it's the wide shots.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much like a normal gig for us. And like Jody's guitar broke a string.
As I said, it was the energy certainly came across, and you got sort of laying on the floor at the end, writhing around, and it was as though you were really into it.
You know
as
what's
well,
weird though is that I don't even think that I don't even think about it. I just do it, and I think that is the music. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. So, one question I was going to ask, because whether this affected you, but what was it like there not being an audience? Because it didn't seem to affect you that much.
It was a bit awkward talking in between songs.
Yeah, especially when you broke a string.
Yeah.
It was because we had all the monitors. It was basically like a live gig, and it was so loud in there. It was literally like playing a gig, and as soon as you stop, it's like, oh, it's like
nothing.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah. We've never done any kind of live session thing before anyway, so it was, I suppose, kind of weird, but not having the audience there. But it was still fun. Still really enjoyed it.
So on that point, I mean, one of the things that Audiotrope is hopefully doing is giving people opportunities. I mean, and that's put you in a situation where you're effectively doing a live session, which you might not have got to do otherwise. So that was hopefully a learning thing for you as well.
Massively, massive learning curve, I think, and to have that in place, you know, where we can't gig at the moment, has been a real lifesaver. Really, it gave us the confidence back, I think, for me especially anyway, just having that there, not being able to gig for any band at the moment is pretty depressing, so just having that's kind of a saviour, really.
Yeah, and it got you back into the energy and everything, back into the room again.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're quite a young band. Like our first gig was October 16th last year, which is just over a year. And like,
it doesn't feel like that.
No, but like for a band as young as us, a live session wouldn't be like, we wouldn't be able to afford it, we wouldn't be able to even thinking about it. But because of Audiotrope, we've got this like opportunity to actually have some professionally recorded stuff on YouTube.
It's great.
Which hopefully you can use. You know, have you had much reaction to that session yet? Not.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think it's been pretty good reaction, really. Some people I know said they really enjoyed it. Those who watched, some of them haven't watched it yet, so I need to get on that.
Some people enjoy it more than my recording. Some of my friends I've showed it to, and they're like, "Oh man, I just keep watching back the live session because there's so much energy going on."
Yeah. I think that's the thing. When we've been in the studio, maybe we focused a bit too much about the fact this is being recorded and stuff.
Yeah.
With that session, it wasn't that we're being recorded. It was just we literally treated it as a gig. So the energy was probably more present in that session than it was in the singles we've released.
Yeah, well, good. So how was, because it's been a funny year, you haven't played gigs for God knows how long now. So how has it affected you, sort of as a band? Because I've talked to some people, and in some ways it's helped them in a weird way, because it's sort of held them back a bit and made them refocus and maybe write new material that maybe is better than what they did before, or has it had an adverse effect?
It definitely helps if you're wanting to write new material and stuff, I think. I suppose there's things to write about now, the fact that you can't gig and stuff, the frustration there, that kind of, will help maybe propel a song a bit. For me, I've been a bit more lazy with the songwriting. I write ideas and stuff, but I haven't been able to really structure a full song. I think when we're in the flow of gigging and stuff, that's more inspirational to me. I think just gigging and stuff allows me to go, right, I've been in this venue and there's 50 people here or whatever. I want to try and maybe write a song or think about how I'm going to write a song that's going to work well within a small venue. Not having that there has been a bit difficult, I suppose. That's for me anyway.
Yeah, so like, as you are the primary songwriter, I can talk
That
about.
was going to be my next question, where the songs come from. Yeah.
I say like, since just looking at like the difference of our songs, like last year we had like Youthful Haze and stuff like that, and then to stuff like Let Me Out, which we brought on more after the first lockdown. So I think that our sound has changed a little bit. Through that, we've had time to like actually listen to what we want to be, and that's like perfect all of our gear stuff because we've got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
During the first lockdown, especially, all we were doing was just playing guitar and playing bass or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we want to focus more, I think, on the riffy stuff. I think the riffy stuff that we do just works so well. You know, I mean, like Razor Switchblade Smile, which is the latest single we've released, it's more chord-based and stuff, which is great, but there's something I think that shines through better with us, like with songs of ours like Let Me Out and When Life Is Bliss, which is more of a kind of funky track, which people really seem to enjoy. Like it's an instant, immediate thing. So I think I definitely want to try and go towards that road.
I've certainly seen them personally since the first gigs that I saw. There's certainly been a progression.
Oh,
and,
I bet. Yeah, I used to try and be Pete Doherty in the first one. I was 16.
But no, it's and I'm just wondering because we were talking sort of off camera before that I've known you, Max, since playing in bands for we said about 6 or 7 years, and the way that you've progressed from a guitarist to a guitarist singer now to a vocalist, and then you grab the guitar again. But have you been working towards this? Is this the band that you were looking for in a way?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean.
Yes, say yes.
No, it really is. I mean, I feel like I've got the best rhythm section in the world. You know, having Alfie and Harry, drums and bass. It's just so tight. It's just
good drummer, isn't he?
And that's
powerhouse.
Yeah, he really, he's a machine. You know, he's just like incredible, and he's 18 years old. He's a bit of a prodigy, really. I've always said that, and a lot of other people recognise that. I suppose, I suppose it is what I've been working towards. And also, I wanted to gain the respect of, people on the music scene like yourself, and as I've grown up on the music scene, I wanted to get those people on my side as much as I could, because I wanted to try and show myself as a songwriter, really. That's what I wanted to come across. So.
Yeah, so I mean, what are the influences? I mean, what sort of music did you both grow up listening to, either through your parents or whatever? What first sort of grabbed you?
Me. Well, I listen to literally everything. I'm a massive metalhead at heart.
No, actually, I've been looking because you did some Spotify playlists, didn't you?
Yeah, we released them. Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to see them, go to Spotify and you've got your own individual playlist of your influences. Yes.
Yeah, my one was completely random. But my one goes across about 7 or 8 different genres, and I made like a little loop around like this. So you can hear like all the heavy stuff I listen to. Then I also love jazz, and I listen to everything as much as I can, and try and play along to everything. So that's why I was like, will we play something? We'll be playing something like when I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
And I'll throw some really jazzy licks in, which no one can hear. Yeah. But I'm just like, I can hear it. So.
But that's what the breadth of musical listening does, isn't it? It brings other elements in.
And was that the end of the song where you do the jazzy chords?
Yeah.
So he does these really nice jazzy chords, and he sort of played them off the cuff originally in rehearsal, and I was like, no, keep that. Let's make a little outro. It's a nice. Yeah. It kind of ties it all in together.
So what about yourself? I remember your Spotify playlist was quite old.
I like all sorts of things, really. I mean, I grew up listening to Pixies, The Cure, Patti Smith, I suppose more darker gothic kind of stuff. I love the Velvet Underground. Loads. I'm glad I'm here because I saw Pixies, well. That's kind of cool.
Well, and on that, actually, something I might as well mention that now is that you're going to be on that stage.
Yes.
We are, yes.
Next year, Saturday, the 6th of February.
Yeah.
I should be sitting just over there.
Amazing.
Yeah, that will be the biggest gig we've ever played. Actually, I think this is, to even play here, it's been a dream of mine for years.
As it has been the band you were supporting.
Yeah. So, it's a real honour, and Jack Wilson from Kikapichi has always been a supporter of my music, and to have him, get us on the bill with them is just so amazing. They didn't have to do that. We've only been a band for about a year. We've still got a lot to learn and stuff, and to try and perfect and better ourselves. Really looking forward to it.
So what is the plan for next year then? COVID willing. Apart from this gig,
difficult.
you've been building up, as you say. You've had 2-3 singles out. You've been played on BBC Introducing the South, so you're getting noticed.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate with Melita Denny from BBC Introducing the South has played every single release we've done so far, and it's just been amazing that we've had that response. But I guess we're just going to continue to release singles, and at some point work towards an EP, and then at some point work towards an album. But at the moment, I think we're just focusing on...
Yeah, we're kind of just... And it's also like we're testing the waters to different sounds of different studios and different producers. Because our first singles were with Harvey at Broadway, which are absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
he's a good producer, isn't he?
He's brilliant, he's got all the best equipment. Like his desk is just...
He is great,
And then got Kev, who did the Audiotrope session at Savage Sounds. Which again is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to figure out which one has our best.
Well, I suppose you're still trying to find your sound in a way, the ultimate sound.
Yeah, in a way, I suppose. I think we're getting closer to it. Really. As I say, I think the riffier based ones are the ones that I really feel like they give me something that when we play it live, I'm like,
I want to get a crowd.
So I feel like why not keep going down that road?
So live wise, what plans have you got? Or can you plan yet? I suppose
we got one gig in January on the 21st at the Amateur Mall.
Yeah, that's
that's it.
Kick Out the Jams.
Right.
So I've done a couple of gigs with them before actually, so they're quite good. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah, that's the Amateur Moms, that one.
Yeah. So you no other plans at this place? You can't really.
No, not really. It's really difficult. So I guess just gives us a chance to keep writing, keep rehearsing, and being the best live band we can be. That's really the most important thing for us at the moment. I just want to be the best we can be live. Yeah. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So even sometimes, like when we're rehearsing, we'll turn off because we rehearse at the guitar school. And it's got a few different sets of lights. Sometimes we'll just turn off the main light so it's in black with just backlights. So we know what it's like to play on the stage. So we can get absolutely tight there. Then when we're performing live and the lights are just flashing or not on at all, we know exactly where we are, we know exactly what we're playing.
So you're working on your stagecraft.
Pretty much.
But it does, I was saying something earlier, it does come out and in a lot of the Audiotrope sessions, you can tell the bands that have been around the block in a nice way. Because they react to it in a better way. They brings the best out in them, I think, which is good. So well done, and I look forward to seeing you here next year. So just the last thing, where can we find your music? Because that's important for all those people out there who maybe don't know who Blabbermouth are yet.
On Spotify, on all streaming services, you can find our music.
You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We are This Is Blabbermouth. Is that on?
This Is Blabbermouth. Yeah.
That's our handle, I think.
Yeah, that is.
I've never had to look us up, so I can't actually remember.
No. And just keep an eye out for more music. We're just planning to release. We have got a new single on its way, and I think we've decided January the 8th is the date, so keep an eye out for that.
What's the name of the single?
Just Tell Me the Truth, which was the first track we played on the Audiotrope session, so that should...
There you go. Okay, right, thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Good to speak to you.
Cheers. Thank you, Audiotrope, for having us. We've been Blabbermouth.